When I was first getting into the fishing charter industry, I'm like, oh my goodness, how am I ever going to catch up with these guys that have been doing it for literally decades? And I'm like, man, they're better fishermen than me. They've been in business for longer than I've even been alive. And they've got bigger boats than me, all these things. Like, how am I going to compete with that? And I really let it get to me for quite a while, believe it or not. And then I finally just kind of had this poof, like aha moment where I'm like, oh wow. And then I realized the best part, like about lots of service industries, but like fishing charters specifically, is that we're all so unique. It's not like we're selling a physical product or something where people are like, oh, well, he's selling apples here, you're selling apples down there. Like, no, we're selling completely different things. And sure, it's a fishing experience, but what's different about it is the experience itself and you as the person. So like, there is not another me anywhere in the world. There's not another one of me. There's probably not someone who fishes the same ways with the same techniques and stuff as I do. And like, sure, in a broad sense, you could say that like lots of people troll or something, but okay, yeah, sure. But like everyone has their own little like knack or their own little way to do it. Okay. And then how many people are like running the same boat as me? And you can just go down the list of like all of these things that like make you different. And then you start to realize that there's actually not that much that you and your competition have in common. So I'll give you another example. Is I started playing to what I thought was my weakness, basically, and turned it into a strength. So at first I thought, I'm like, oh man, like who's going to trust an 18-year-old kid to take them out fishing when they could just go with some old salt that's, 60 years old, been doing it for 4 decades or something. And like that was a limiting belief that I had, is I thought that that's a reason people wouldn't want to do business with me. But then when I started to realize, I'm like, people were telling me like, oh yeah, like we booked with you because you were a young guy. We wanted to give you the business. And I actually literally just got a call yesterday of someone and I couldn't take the trip. So I was referring them out to someone and they're like, oh, like, that's okay. We just really wanted to go with you and support you. And I'd never met this person before. They weren't a referral. They just saw one of my signs, one of my advertisements, and called me. Actually, they went to my website from there and then called me after that. And they're like, oh yeah, we just saw on your website, watched your video, and like, we just really liked that you were a young guy in it. And they didn't end up even booking with the person that I referred them to. They literally just wanted me. And I say that because what I thought was a downfall, like my age, or you can apply it to like anything that you think is your downfall, maybe your boat or whatever, like the reason. And you can just always just put a spin on it and like flip a positive to it. Like you could be like, oh yeah, like sure, like, well, that would have been a bad example. I don't know, but hopefully you understand where I'm trying to go with this. And hopefully you can think of like whatever that thing is, whatever that limiting belief that's in your mind, and you can flip it and realize that like it can probably be a positive too.